man want to foot the bill. If Birdman the man, let that man be the man. He got a whole bunch of birds in the Braxton family. They all need to get in the bed. They 50 plus, why not? It really ain't too many men trying to foot the bill for some 50, 60-year-old women. He can go out there and get him a young gal. They figure, hell, if he want Tony, maybe he want me too. He like old women with bad plastic surgery. Well, hell, we all need to get in the bed with this man. Tamar Braxton ain't the only one. I don't know why everybody up in arms. Y'all gotta listen at this, man. They don't report it on the news. That Birdman made Tamar Braxton drop down to get her eagle on. Tamar Braxton responded to the criticism after being spotted linking arms with her sister's husband, wiping the sweat off of his bald head, kissing him, telling him everything gonna be okay. She changing this nigga diapers. She doing any and everything to please her sister's man, cause she know she the better woman. She know that she like what Tony like ever since they was kids, and now they grown. She doing some freaky deaky things with Birdman behind the scenes. Allegedly, man, we don't know this stuff for sure, but they damn sure talking, and I don't got no reason not to believe it, cause y'all seen her on the stage with that man. He was drunk as hell. She talking about, baby, drink some water, knowing he got that limp noodle. Knowing that if he get too drunk, he ain't gonna be able to put it down. And she tired of licking cheeks. She gotta do what she gotta do. She 50 plus. Y'all seen her on TV with all them nerds, all them goofballs they pair her with for daytime television and things. Y'all know they love a roughneck. Even MC Light, Monia love them studs. They like roughnecks and things. So what y'all thought? Tamar Braxton got all that filler so she won't use them lips? They old women's. They just want to sit around on Sundays, drink mimosas, and eat breakfast for lunch, breakfast, and dinner, man. That's what's going on. Birdman, the only man that's willing to take care of these old women. We about to talk about it. Make sure y'all do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification button too. Everything you heard so far and everything you about to hear is alleged allegations and speculations strictly for entertainment purposes. Without further ado, let's get into this news. But hit that cash app and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button too. And them phone, Reggie, open up them phone lines, man. We don't have too many people that's brave enough to call. A lot of people weak-hearted, weak-minded, and plus the EBT about to get cut. But if you have a brain and you feel like having a conversation, my question is it wrong for sisters to share a man? Because we know by now that a certain demographic of women, I ain't gonna say all, like a certain type of man. They looking for the biggest, fattest rooster in the hen cage that's willing to pay all them bills and do all them things. They don't know how much longer they got. They up there in age. They don't find them an old man with some paper that's willing to foot the bill for these women. So y'all can't judge them too harshly. It ain't too many Birdmans out there. So they figure, hell, since they some chickens, they might as well get with the big bird, especially if he breaking off big paper. Let's get into this news, man.
You don't. You sold men.
Who's the man that I stole?
Tony's. You slept with them a few times.
Who? What man?
Ooh, they bald-headed Birdman messing with some Cleons, y'all. They all in the bed with that man. You snatch them wigs off, they look like extraterrestrials. He get the pick of the litter, and he having the time of his life, man. Just cut the lights out and put the wigs on. He can't tell their asses apart anyway. The Braxtons use the same surgeon as the Jacksons and get a 10% discount. Cause they claim to be Catherine Jackson's nieces and nephews and things. That's how that go. He thought Tony, this man got Alzheimer's, man. He don't know if Tony, whoever. He thought Tony was a man. She's still putting on strap-ons and shit just to fool this man. It's crazy out here. The more freaky and deakier the entertainment business get, the more they start looking like demons in the face. Look at her face, man. It ain't even Halloween yet, and I'm scared. Call it exorcism. But the thing about it is this, man, when you can't read and write and somebody give you money, you gotta have a woman with at least some multiplication skills around you so you won't spend all your money at the damn candy store. And that's why he toting these women around. Look at this, y'all.
Do not get the link.
Ooh.
Dirty, low down ass bitch.
Oh, you're such a liar. Such a liar.
I say Tony Braxton.
They say hit me anywhere, just don't hit me in the face, goddammit. They know the rules. They can fight all day long as they body blows. Fuck around, hitting them in the face, somebody gonna yell out foul. They can't afford it, man. It take one slap, them cheeks gonna fall off just like that Kentucky Fried Chicken skin. God damn. Look at this, y'all. Look.
Tony Braxton, I got
Tony Braxton. No, Tony Braxton ain't never had your back.
I got Tony Braxton.
I want it on record. I want it on national television. You want to say I don't have your back?
You didn't have my back
Lord
when it
Jesus,
came to your loyal friend.
Ooh, they bickering, they bitter. Ooh, they got bad blood. And Tamar done scooped up the turd, man. Wiping his nose. He all coked out on stage. She give him a little bump so he could finish his verse. She working overtime for Tony Braxton's man. I can't. Matter of fact, let me shut up about this and get into some real details. Y'all need to get into it too. And it's a shame how many men online gossiping like women. You don't even see that many women gossiping like how you see men. There's brothers out here don't quit their job landscaping, bought them a microphone talking about they gonna do a podcast in their mama house, wearing her clothes, wearing her bonnet, talking about this Tony Braxton BS, man. Somebody said, oh, Tamar Braxton is doing some damage control after social media slams her for linking arms with her sister, Tony Braxton's husband, Birdman, y'all. And also wiping the sweat from his head. Tamar Braxton slammed after linking arms with Tony Braxton's husband and wiping sweat from his head during the VERZUZ battle. Man, she ain't gonna be able to recover from this. All them hoes gonna be lined up. Every time he crack a sweat, it's gonna be some beaver trying to wipe his forehead, man. He ain't never gotta worry about going to a nursing home. Cause there's some highly paid LPN nurses out there that's willing to wipe his ass for the low because he Tony Braxton's husband. Is it wrong for sisters to share a man? At least you know about the other woman. A lot of y'all sharing a man don't even know it. You swear your man is your man. Come to find out, he a whole bunch of people's mans. And he taking care of other people's kids, man. He come home all dirty, talking about he fell down the stairs when he was really shooting footballs with somebody else's son. That's how it's going. I don't think nothing wrong with it. If y'all think something wrong with it, call in and let me know. Reggie, open up them phone lines, man. What's going on? Hold on. Call. Okay, we rolling. Let's just get to the news, man. On Saturday, October 25th, which wasn't that long ago, just a couple of days ago, Birdman, Manny Fresh, and the other Cash Money artists hit the stage to go up against Master P and his No Limit Soldiers. It all went down in Las Vegas. Fans said Tamar Braxton. Fans said Tony Braxton, Birdman's wife, was noticeably missing from the stage. However, her sister Tamar was loud and proud in the middle of the stage with her brother-in-law. Ooh. They messy for that, man. And you know BG wanted a piece. Juvenile ignorant ass. You know he gave her that Oscar Mayer. And all them other thugs that was around there, she was the only woman on stage, man. Choo choo! And they was all getting drunk, lick it up, and here she go, 50 and flimsy. Take her by arm and take it to any room. It ain't like Toni Braxton was there to put her foot down and be some authority, put her little sister in check like she used to before they became famous. Where Tamar? Where she at? They all in the street with flashlights, checking in the alleyway. She behind the dumpster doing God knows what. I'm talking about when they was churring allegedly. Now she all grown. She sneaking out the house with her husband, with her wife's husband and things. This messy. Look at this, y'all. One social media tweeted out, now, why was you on stage with your sister's man? At Toni Braxton. And Tamar replied, cause she couldn't be there. And she loved her husband. So I'ma hold it down for her and my brother. Damn, shit. I need to get up in their family. Baby, I'm tired. I ain't gonna be able to do it tonight. Better call Tamar. So I'm tired. Tamar, listen, you heard me? How about you come over? I'll get you an Uber. Come over here, take care of me. I feed y'all everything. I do everything for y'all. If it wasn't for me, if I don't put it on the plate, y'all ain't gonna eat it. Come over here. Toni ain't gonna be able to do it. Now you need to come over here and handle this business for your sister, or else y'all ain't gonna have no more benefits. He snapped, and they lose all their benefits. They gotta hold it down for him. He the breadwinner of their family. I've been selling bootleg Lil Wayne CDs all week. Made about 100,000 on the block out the trunk of the Range Rover. Now what y'all want to eat? I only got two options, hot dogs or hamburgers. You said we want a hot dog or a hamburger. Like, we'll take the hot dog. All you hear is zip. They gotta work for this man. That's disgusting. The fans on social media crying out. They like, Tamar, what the fuck, man? You look like an easy skeezer at 50 plus. You know better than this. You know it's a bad look. And she talking, come here, baby, wiping the sweat off his head. Like, I'm with the whole family. Heard me? Pay her bills, pay the other one bill, pay all their bills, baby. They gonna have to serve me around this bitch. Toni, you too tired? Well, shit, you better call somebody to come take care of me. And put some respect on my name. If your one sister can't, better call one of your sisters or somebody, because I ain't going alone. If I go alone, y'all going on alone. She showed up like Farnsworth Bentley used to do for Diddy back in the day. She might as well carry an umbrella for this man. One person on social media, now this what broke my heart, because somebody on social media reached out to Tamar and she responded, but you can tell by what the person tweeted that they was hurt. She said, now why was you on stage with your sister's man? And Tamar replied, because she couldn't be here. And she loved her husband, so I'ma hold it down for her and my brother. Damn, she dropping ass. Whatever she gotta do, man. They trying to keep it all in the family. Oh, goddamn. I'm drinking some of that mushroom coffee, and I swear this shit nasty. It tastes like a cow put it in the cup and somebody put some hot water and cream up in there, man. Mushroom coffee. It ain't a good combination, but hey, they said it's gonna take about 50 inches off my waist. Other users recalled the recent episode of her family's reality series, Braxton Family Values. During the viral episode, Tawanda Braxton accused Tamar of stealing Toni's men in the past, even sleeping with them. Oh, hell no. Hell no. She's sleeping with her mans. And she been doing it. That's what she known for. She got a track record of doing this stuff, man. So now the rumors starting to make sense. I could see why or how somebody could get away with spread rumors like this, because it ain't like she ain't never did it in the past. Listen.
The streets is talking, and what they're saying is that Tamar Braxton is sleeping with Tony Braxton's husband. Child, say it ain't so.
Oh, you're such a liar. Such a liar.
Man, he said he Tawanda.
You know that's a lie.
I swear to
That's a
God.
lie.
Oh, he said he did what with Tawanda? Damn, he don't fuck all her sister. While Tony's sitting right there, they talking about sleeping with her menses. They all some skanks. This a bad look, man. They all... She said she swear to God that the man she slept with said he slept with the other sister too while he was with Tony. And you know what? I knew they was some clout chasers, because when Tony made it big, when she was a solo act and everybody was loving Tony Braxton, here they go. Now they want to put together an album. They all want that shine. They all want to be in the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? It was embarrassing. I remember I was a child when I seen this, and I'm like, damn, why they got to be all up in Tony? We don't give a fuck. Ain't nobody asked for her sister. What they thought? They the Jackson 5 or something like that? And them the ones. Look, Tawanda and she got to share her shit with her sister. And rest in peace to her mama if she no longer alive or whatever. But I'm pretty sure she the one that put her up to it. They was raised up rough. They had to share Barbies and shit coming up, share clothes, had to share everything. And when she got famous, they're like, well, what about us, Tom? What about your sisters? What about your family? I want to be famous. I can sing too. Tony, you need to share with your sisters. We all we got. If it wasn't for me and your sisters, you wouldn't have been able to become famous, Tony. Okay, mama. I guess I'll give them a shot. Next thing you know, they the Braxtons. Ain't nobody asked for this shit. They was a knockoff version of En Vogue back in the day. Hold on. Damn. I don't know who. These look like some black sisters here. What the hell? They must have did the photo shoot in Jamaica or some shit, because I don't know who the hell is who. I don't never recall them being that dog. I'm just saying. And you know what? That's what she get for biting off of Halle Berry. Wouldn't let Halle do her own damn thing. And that's why her sisters wouldn't let her do her own damn thing. She came in the game Swagger Jackson. She done took Halle Berry, mixed it with a little bit of Janet Jackson, and called herself Tony Braxton. She put the remix on that shit with a little bit of Adina Howard on it. Now Birdman allegedly tapping on her sister, and whoever else in the family that's trying to get close to the Birdman. I'm embarrassed for their whole family, man. But still, is it wrong for sisters to share a man? Because by the sounds of it, they definitely been sharing men for a long ass time. Listen to this, y'all. Hold on, run that back.
Dirty, low down ass bitch.
Oh, you're such a liar. Such a liar.
I say Tony Braxton.
Tony Braxton, I got you on
Tony
the phone.
Braxton. No, Tony Braxton ain't never had your back.
I got Tony Braxton.
I want it on
No,
record.
I wanna be
want it on
clear.
national
No,
television. You want to
no.
say I don't have your back?
You didn't have
Oh,
my back
Lord
when
Jesus,
it came
give
to
me
your
the
lawyer
strength.
friend.
Hold on, she ain't have her back, but now she got her back when it comes to Birdman. With all that animosity, with all that hatred, all that disdain towards her sister not having her back, now she talking about she gonna hold it down for Tony and her brother. That's some old freaky deaky incest shit. It got me wondering what part of the South they from, man. No disrespect to the South, you know what I'm saying? But I needs to know where they might be from South Kakalaki for all we know. And they take that brother and sister shit a little too seriously. Hold on. Where they from, man? Matter of fact, I'ma do this because I gotta make it make sense ASAP. I can't be wasting too much time. Okay, Tony Braxton, we all gonna learn something. This S.A.T, man, We do this for educational purposes as well. We just can't be spitting out allegations without investigations. Look at this. Toni Braxton, born October 7th, just had a birthday. She 58. She about to be 60 years old. I ain't know she was in school with Gladys Knight and all that, man. She might be one of the pimps. Toni Braxton, born October 7th, 1967. God damn. Is an American legendary singer, songwriter, actress, and television personality. She sold over 70 years worth of records worldwide and is the most best-selling female artist in history. Braxton has won 7 Grammys. I ain't know that. Damn, Toni. And numerous other accolades. The Braxton was inducted in the Georgia Music Hall of Fame in 2017. Where they from, man? That's all I need to know. Early life. They from Severn, Maryland. And they was a part of a Methodist church or whatever the case is. Look. I told y'all, look. No, the wrong music, nigga. I told y'all. Evelyn Jackson. Hold on, her mama one of the I knew they was one of the Jacksons, man. Her father last name Braxton, her mama named Jackson. That's some incest going on, allegedly. I knew they was related to the Jacksons, and they from South Carolina. She was a former opera singer and cosmetologist, as well as a pastor. So she be singing to your ass while preaching and doing your nails at the same time. Braxton's maternal grandmother was also a pastor. And you know what they say about them preacher kids, man. They be the worst ones. Now they arguing and bickering about who don't slept with whose man.
Y'all, the streets is talking. And what they're saying is that Tamar Braxton is sleeping with Toni Braxton's husband. Child, say it ain't so.
Oh, you're such a liar. Such a liar.
Man, he said he Tawana.
You know that's a lie.
I swear to God.
That's a lie. Which part are you trying
to? Your man for? You think I too? Don't you?
Tawanda Braxton just laid.
Ooh, y'all see that? I believe it, man. I ain't got no reason not to believe it. But at the same time, is it a big deal that she allegedly sleeping with Birdman? He probably got ED by now. It's only so much she can do. And knowing that he got ED, that's why Toni Braxton's so comfortable with him being with Tamar. Ain't like the nigga putting it down. She getting the same weak treatment that Toni getting. While she had the verses with Birdman, Toni somewhere with some young buck somewhere. Allegedly, maybe. You figure, hell, make him feel good, stroke his ego, so he can break you off a little something when you ask. Now, when Tamar need a favor, who was there with you, Bird? Who was wiping the sweat? You almost passed out. You was dehydrated. You're 60 years old. You would have died if it wasn't for me. Right, you heard me? I'm going to go ahead, pay your car note, pay your house note, buy some groceries for you, because I swear you're like my sister. I love you like my little one. I take care of you, baby. Ain't nothing you ever have to want for nothing as long as you got me, because I got you, and I know that you a ride or die. I do anything for you, baby. A sweet lick, an easy come up. I ain't mad at it. It's hard for women out here to find a good man, especially when you 50 plus. And for the younger ladies out there, y'all got bad reputations. These older men be talking about y'all real bad in the barbershop, how the booty be stinking. Young girls they using them wet wipes and things thinking that's gonna save the day. A wet wipe ain't gonna do every damn thing now. Y'all need to get with y'all grandmamas and things. But the crazy part about it is the grandmamas is some young thoughts. And I ain't trying to be disrespectful because I got a lot more venom for the brothers, but I'm just saying, these women sharing the same man. Now, y'all got to see this real quick. Reggie, put on that detour music. While I get this together, we really don't want the money that jingle. But we would rather have to type that fold. If you could hit that cash app, we would appreciate that, man. Let me type this in real quick, because y'all need to see it. I couldn't believe it when I seen it. And I feel like y'all need to see what I done seen, because I can't believe it, man. Oh, Lord have mercy. Did y'all know that King Von mama, rest in peace to King Von, man. She got that killer, and I ain't talking about her son. King Von mama, a baddie, man. I thought that was Clarissa Shields or whatever. She the GWOAT. And she 50 plus, man, but you would have thought that she was a teenager or whatever, her early 20s or whatever. You can't get mad at her for living life, but she a grandmother. That's somebody's grandmama in the modern day. So it's all, my grandmama wasn't there with no shit like that. But hey, you know, that's the difference between then and now. So these older women, you can't tell them apart from the younger women. And maybe that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? People taking care of themselves, rich forever, young forever. But that's her and her daughter, man. And they, shit, I'd rather have a mama, to be honest with y'all. Shout out to Old Block in the whole Chicago, man. I don't mean no disrespect. I'm just letting the world know that you got women out here that's 50 plus and still beautiful doing their thing like they in their early 20s or whatever the case is. So, you know, certain behavior ain't never gonna stop. You figure it's an age limit on some shit, but in all reality, that's King Von daddy right there. Look just like his ass, dreadlocks and everything. But yeah, that's his mama, and she bad. I ain't mad at her. Keep doing your thing, sister. Keep being young, vibrant, and beautiful. A lot of women can't pull that off at 50 years old, but they got some good ass genetics or something like that. But I ain't mad at it. But back to this news, because y'all got to see this as well. Birdman and Rick Ross rivalry is back in the spotlight. The two have been at odds for years, and their beef took center stage once again when the Cash Money Records boss sat down with DJ Academic. So Rick Ross and Birdman back beefing. And you figure the last time you seen Rick Ross, he was with some young thing and they thought she was a motherfucking man. Come to find out, she was just some skinny, whatever she was, some skinny sister he was dealing with a big head. And she would never kiss that man. She thought he was disgusting. She liked his money. She didn't even want to rub on his belly. And she did not like calling him Big Papa. So eventually, they wound up breaking up. You know, it was short-lived. They was on the boat. He put his hand on the back of her big-ass head. Look, he went for a kiss, and she said, "No, I'm good." She just smiled at him with them big teeth and spent his money. He thought he was with a supermodel or something like that. So the point I'm trying to make here is maybe Rick Ross need to get him an old woman like Toni Braxton. Because not only is she going to take care of you, but her old ass sisters going to come flocking along for the ride. They ain't got nothing better else to do. Act your age and get with somebody your age. It's only going to make sense until them young boys come around. I would hate to be Birdman when one of them football playing niggas come around there. And they sitting there fanning themselves. They done burnt out. They crashing out and shit, eating ice. Because there's some young boy around there, Birdman, sitting up there mad with his arms crossed. And they keep on calling him baby. And the more they call him baby, the more he feel insecure about himself, like he ain't a grown-ass man. I feel so bad for you OGs out there with your Berthas and your Darlenes. You got your old lady with them pearls and shit. She taking her time to get out the car. And then one of them young boys walk by like one of them Zulu Nation warriors and shit. And she get all weak in the knees. Next thing you know, you picking her old ass up out the snow. Keep on flirting with the young mother. Keep on flirting with the mom. And you can't say nothing because he young enough to whoop your ass. But when you get home, that's when you want to show your ass. I know Birdman going through it. That's why Lil Wayne wasn't invited to the damn VERZUZ, because he know Tamar Braxton, the fan of The Color Purple. And she would have damn near fainted if she would have saw If she would have saw Whoopi Goldberg spit a hot 16 in front of Master P, then he would have had to pick her old ass off the ground. And who would have been taking care of who at that point? These rumors, man, got me going crazy. But I don't really think they rumors. Because Tawanda allegedly slept with Toni Braxton's husbands in the past. She waited till Tony was gone, came and knocked on the door, and her husband come to the door with them gray sweatpants on, no drawers. She come up in there, you hungry, you look hungry. She wiping sweat. That's how they get you. Start wiping the sweat off your head. Because they know your black ass in heat. They want to make sure you thirsty. Then they get the sweat off your head. Give you some water. Next thing they know, you're hungry. Did you eat yet? Let me take off your coat, your coat, your coat. And before you know it, it's a thin line between love and hate. They feed your husband. Her eggs taste better than Tony eggs. She fuck around, make some French toast. Tony only know how to do regular toast with butter. Her sister get in there, whip up some iced tea, some lemonade, things, make you a big ass country dinner. She bending over, sweeping and doing all that shit. Everything she do, she gotta bend over to do it. And she see you looking with your looking ass. Before you know it, you in Tony bed, just humps in the bumps, humps in the bumps. You got a sock in your G-string like MC Hammer, tearing that ass up while Tony on the road. But we all know that Toni Braxton like them Italian lovers. She don't really care for brothers like that. She just do that for the BET Awards and stuff to make it seem like she down with the home team. But when she overseas and she walking around with her Grammys in Little Italy and all that shit, and them men blowing French kisses and me, moo and all that shit, she laid up with a nigga with a ponytail like Steven Seagal. And don't nobody even know. And this a dead giveaway. Look. Put that music on, man. Toni Braxton. Y'all need to see this. Because he ain't the only one creeping. Y'all gotta see this because Toni disappointed me with this shit. She was in the video looking like Curly Sue. Y'all remember that? She was ripping off Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston at the same goddamn time. Thought that was motherfucking Halle Berry on the damn album cover. I'm trying to tell y'all. She been getting away with this shit for a long time, man. And the love interest in her videos ain't never a brother for real. Look. Type that in, love interest. She pull a damn Whitney Houston had Bruce Willis playing the bodyguard in all her music videos and things. It's disturbing when you really take a good look at what's going on with the Braxton family because somebody said they might be clones. Y'all seen what they did to Jamie Foxx? He had a Glorilla concert acting like he about to discipline some kids. Like them kids won't blow his motherfucking brains out, man. His clone only 4 years old. Jamie Foxx out here eating all that candy. They said his clone got diabetes already. We don't know about the Braxton family. I'm tired of talking about it, man, because ain't nobody pick up the phone and call, so I'm just about to go ahead and answer the question myself and get on out of here. Might as well finish this nasty-ass mushroom coffee. It better do something for me by the end of this week or else I'm suing, man. Got me drinking this bullshit. But like I was saying, we about to wrap this video up. I need y'all to listen hard. Because this the last time I'm going to talk about this, man. And you might as well share it with your family and friends, too. Because your mama and them been asking about the videos and you ain't been sharing. Talking about you don't know where I been. Send this video to your grandmama while she's still woke so she can watch the video, man. She about to go into hibernation next month. They about to take the EBT. People ain't going to be watching YouTube like that. They gonna be too busy picking berries and shit off them poisonous plants in the yard. People ain't about to have no food. Toni Braxton gotta do what she gotta do. Tamar Braxton in on it. They robbing Birdman. What is the world coming to? Hit that Cash App, y'all. $Sean Blaze Docs. Let's get into this news. Y'all listening? All right, here we go.
Tamar's business right out there on the table for all to see. And child, Tony isn't taking it too well because other females around your man is one thing, but your own sister who's supposed to be looking out for your best interest, now baby, that's a low down dangerous blow.
Oh my God.
And from the way Tamar is running around trying to defend herself, it is clear that she didn't see this coming. And what's worse is that no matter what she says, there's almost no way that she can make things right with Tony.
Oh Lord.
So let's break this down, because just when you think that the Braxtons can't get any worse, they somehow manage to take things even lower. Right now, the Braxtons are giving baddies Midwest because the way they are throwing hands and accusations at each other is crazy. The Braxtons have been going head to head a couple of times on and off their show, but this sister on sister violence is taking things to a whole new level. In the clip that just started making its rounds, Tamar and Tawanda, in their never-ending beef, were going at it with...
Them some good-ass women right there, man. They get to looking at you, you get to looking at them, and they don't give a fuck about Tony for real. Oh, Sookie. Now, invite me to the cookout. I'ma show up and show out. On all they ass. 360 spin, do a split, get back up. Matter of fact, before I get back up, I wait for Tamar to put the cape on me like James Brown. Stun on their whole family. I'ma be the number one stunner. They get in that kitchen, get the whipping up them greens and things. Oh man, had a whole house smelling like church's chicken. Knock off Tamar, wait for her to go to sleep. Tony turn her back. Tap on Tawanda. She go to sleep. Tony Braxton yawning and shit. She ain't got no energy because she was too busy with her Latin lover. But that's all right, because you got the rest of her sisters, man. Snatch the wig off while she crawling, reaching for the wig, trying to get it back on her head. That's when you smack that ass. She turned back around and you finish the job. That's how, I don't know if Birdman did it like that. But that's how I would have did it, man. I'm pretty sure he did it more nasty. He probably cut the lights out and let BG get to work. Cut the lights back on. Oh, Birdman, I thought you was somebody else. Felt like dreadlocks was swinging in my face. Turn the lights back off. All that she sees is them gold teeth shining. Juvenile working that thing. Cut the lights back on. Whew. Birdman, I thought that was somebody else. Before you know it, she covered in blubber. She look up. She look in the corner. It's a silhouette of Winnie the Pooh. Cut the lights on. Manny Fresh on top of that thing. You never know how it went down, man. I would have switched it up on all the damn Braxtons. Don't give a damn if they owe they season. Like some motherfucking blackened fish. Them women know what they be doing. They wait for Tony to take her ass to sleep, and that's when they get to work on her husbands and her boyfriends and things. And you know what's messed up when you meet somebody, family member, and they say, hey, well, how about you take my number just in case, you know, I do this, I do that, I mow lawns, I cut hair. Whatever you need, your fingernails long, I clip nails, how about you take my phone number? When they be pushing that number in your phone, that's when you know they interested. They ain't no friendly just, they ain't we all family. You don't know them people. They pushed the number in his phone at the same time. He got to reboot his damn phone. All them damn numbers at the family reunion. That's some freaky shit, man. I can't even imagine. But some men be making it happen. They want the sisters, the aunties, the mama too. Y'all see how R. Kelly, rest in peace to Aaliyah, but y'all see how R. Kelly was doing the Aaliyah family according to the news. They said he fucking put Aaliyah in the crib or whatever the case, rock her to sleep or whatever, hand her a rattler or some shit, and then go downstairs. Well, mama, it's documented, man. Numerous amounts of people said that. They said they was getting a BOGO 2-for-1 with Brandy and on Ray J back in the day. I know that sounds crazy, but hey, it's the entertainment business. I feel like the only way you gonna make it as an entertainer is if you with the weird shit. Cause you gotta do something strange for that piece of change. It ain't no way around it. They need to know that you down with it. It's a game. And if you ain't with it, you ain't with it. Keep on doing gospel music. How many gospel singers that really, really got talent to sing you under the damn table can't catch a break because they ain't willing to go. They too holy. You know what I'm saying? So by Tamar Braxton being with Birdman just goes to show that there's no low that they not willing to go. Like that's the norm in the entertainment business. Hell, they say Birdman and BG was fooling around back in the day. You can't trust him with man or woman. Said Birdman and Lil Wayne was getting it in back in the day. Even though he disrespected Turk at the VERZUZ, that was his little boo thing too when Cash Money first came out. So him being with Tamar shouldn't be too surprising to nobody.
With each other again. And y'all know that when Tamar is heated, a lot of stuff, both true and otherwise, starts to come out of her mouth, and she cannot be controlled. Tamar said that she knows where Tawanda lives because she's the one that put the down payment on Tawanda's house.
It's my child.
Do I know where you live?
Well, of course you don't come. So
Exactly.
my
So
thing,
how would I
I know
give
where
it
you
to
live because I put down your down payment.
Ooh. They gonna send her back to Mars. She just trying to stay on Earth. And they playing with her damn living situation, man. She show her social security number. It looked like an encrypted message. Mars zip code 666. How else she gonna get a house on Earth? They had to put down a down payment for her just to reside on the planet. The hell with being an illegal immigrant or an illegal alien. She just an alien. And I don't mean no just. Matter of fact, let me shut up, man. Because I know it's going to be a sister quick to check me in the comment section if this woman is sickly while I'm talking about her like that, man. Because I don't keep up with the Braxtons. I just figure my boy Birdman in the news and he tapping cheeks. I might as well touch on it a little bit. No diddy. Let me look up Tawanda Braxton because I might have to do some apologies and things because she might be sickly while I'm talking about her like that. What's her name? Tawanda. Because I don't like that. Be talking about sickly people. That ain't cool. One thing you're not supposed to do is talk about children and talk about sickly people. So let me see what's going on. Well, hell, she a doctor. She can't be too damn sick. Why she shaved her head? She got that Jada Pinkett shit going on. That alopecia. That's years and years of bad perms. Let's be real, man. Y'all made up a name for it. The truth of the matter is, you keep on doing them perms and things, and you got them rashes, you might just want to let your head heal. That's all alopecia is. Your head burnt out from all them damn chemicals. Keep it real, man. Ain't no game. Wasn't no alopecia in the 1800s. And why they named it after a hood rat on them SNAP benefits? Alopecia. That sound like a Georgia peach with a fat ass. And I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but we got to keep it real about this type of stuff, man. She engaged to a nigga named Sean Hall and Tawanda Braxton soon after she slid the ring onto her finger. She got a wife? Wait a minute. Hold on now. Wait a minute. Who the fuck? Who the hell is Sean Jackson? Hold on, Sean. Sean Hall. That's really a female? Man, I could have swore they said she slid the ring onto her finger. Man, they going too far with these hormones and things. This nigga got a beard like Slim Thug. Damn. You don't know who the man and who the woman is? I'm confused, man. We need to take a little break. Cause my brain about to pop, man. Take a little break. What time is it? I got shit to do. I'm so glad y'all tuning in, listening. Feel like I just stepped out of the tornado with all this news. Tony, you got some explaining to do. And Birdman, we need details. Cause I ain't got a sexy image in my mind of none of y'all being together. Come to find out, he was allegedly in the bed with Tamar Braxton. Somebody opened the windows in this motherfucker, man. Old ass people getting freaky. They probably had a tenderoni in the mix. Probably had a young dude in the bed. I could see all types of shit, man. I don't even want to talk about this no more. Fucking turd, man. Got more doodle in his drawers than finesse 2 times. Tamar Braxton crying and whining when that medication wear off. Face hurting and shit. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I hope y'all enjoying the show, man. Like I said, it's almost Halloween. I've been watching spooky movies. I've been looking over my shoulder, man. That shit, somebody help me. Cause them scary movies all fun and games while you watching it. But when it go off and you laying there thinking about that shit, you be like, damn, that's how demons be coming into people's lives, man. You motherfucking manifest the demon. It be somebody with makeup on filming the movie. They got horns and shit looking all ridiculous. But when the movie go off, you still be thinking about that motherfucker might be in the shadow looking at your ass, man. And I ain't scary. I'm just saying, man, it's after midnight. I'll be glad when Halloween over. That way I can cancel all them subscriptions so I ain't got to watch that spooky shit no more, man. I'm trying to get in the mood, set the tone, because you never know if this going to be your last Halloween. That's why people be going all out. They be like, shit, I'm going to be Blackula for Halloween or whatever. Y'all let me know what y'all going to be for Halloween. Birdman ought to dress up like Big Bird for Halloween. And had Tony Braxton and Tamar Braxton dress up like some chiclets. Better yet, some angry birds. And they all go to the party together. That's what they need to do. Get that nigga a Big Bird suit and put a red rag in his back pocket. Big Bird with all them chains on, all that bullshit, all that jewelry. Have him stunting with a Big Bird suit on. And have Tamar Braxton carrying some eggs, walking behind his ass, plucking his feathers. It's just a suggestion, man. Because this stuff in the news, it ain't a good look. And they gots to know that. They've been addressing this stuff all week. And people still can't figure it out. The sister takeover. Tony Braxton hits up Birdman after Tamar makes surprise appearance at the VERZUZ. So she had to hit her sister up and see what it was all about. Now the word on the street is Tamar Braxton is a better singer than Tony Braxton. Now I don't know this for sure. I'm going to have to listen to some of her music to confirm this. But a lot of people have been saying this for years, that Tamar can sing Tony under the table. But the only thing is, Tony came out first. You know, she got the bigger fan base or whatever. But when it comes to skills, Tamar where it's at. And mind you, they come up with a choir background. They mama sung in the opera. Grandmama was a pastor, so they all got them strong vocal cords and everything. But Birdman know what else they got going on that been handed down for generations of how to take their husband's mans and things. Like how long that been going on historically with their family. That's maybe something they inherited. You know, you got a good man or whatever, he paying the bills or whatever. They figure, hell, he could be our man, or I'm the better choice. And I know when Tamar saw Tony winning all them Grammys, and doing all them music videos, she was thinking to herself, hell, I'm the better singer. I could do what she do better than what she do. And she getting all the praises and accolades. Matter of fact, let me get out there and put out an album. She thinks she the shit. Matter of fact, let me go. She on TV doing movies and things. Let me get on TV and do a movie because I know I'm better than her. They seen Tony, but wait until they get a load of me. That had to be her mentality all these years. So when Tony pulled the baller that everybody in the street recognized, he one of the realest of the realest. He the #1 stunner. 50 cars, 50 chain. He Birdman, baby. He flying everywhere. She figured, hell, I stunt better than Tony. I could get the #1 stunner. He ain't seen shit. It been a competition they whole lives. And here we are today. They 50, 60 plus, rolling around in the bed. They must be related to Kevin Gates. They don't get tired. I swear they too old for this nonsense, man. But what is being old? I'm starting to think being old is a state of mind. Because you got some young kids out here that really ain't worth a damn. I hate to see them young boys walk around just chain smoking them cigarettes. And they be young, feeling like they got to smoke a pack a day. It's a state of mind, man. Then you see it be some old people, they be out there moving, they be doing their thing. They got their little athletic watches on, they running, they jogging, it's a state of mind. But when you can't hold your bowels no more, it don't matter how old you is, you old. Or you ain't living right. Listen, Tamar Braxton doesn't play when it comes to her sister Toni Braxton or her brother-in-law Birdman, okay? The singer hopped online to set the record straight after fans started asking, why was she on stage with Birdman during the Cash Money and No Limit VERZUZ battle on Saturday, October 25th? But Toni wasn't too far. Birdman immediately called his wife after the show to fill her in on how things went down. Whatever happened to them getting a divorce? Where that go? I thought they got divorced the next day or some shit. What happened to that? They still married? Somebody lying, man. Is Toni dead? What they do to her, man? I hope she all right. Cause this shit ain't adding up. They had an AI Toni Braxton on the phone. If she's so alive, how come she wasn't at the damn VERZUZ? Matter of fact, let me see if they got the video on here, man. Cause that shit was phony baloney. He called up Toni. Look, I don't believe it.
Ray.
Hey. You killed it, man. Babe, I was trying to go crazy. I wanted to call him.
Tony, that was the #1 trending topic. I tried to tell him, I showed him. He don't know what that is. I'm like,
I don't know that.
bro, you the #1 trending topic in the world. Come on, Toni Braxton.
Girl, she thinks she look good, fan talk TV. Stop acting like you all that, baby. Because you
Don't
is
say
all
that
that.
because she is all
No,
that.
she is all
Look at
that.
that big old beautiful house you done bought my sister.
She all that. She all that. You all that.
Hey.
She ain't got a goddamn thing on her finger. That's AI. It got the Sora on the side of the screen. They gonna call up Sierra and put her on mute. They don't know who the fuck she is, man. Look like a pit bull face in the back. All this shit AI. Y'all see the pit bull eyebrows, the nose, the teeth, all this shit AI, man. That ain't no damn Toni Braxton. They been lying. Is Toni all right? That's what I need to know, cause she might be dead. Ugh. You just never know with these celebrities, man. Cause they said that they got a divorce the next day after they got married and everything. So how in the hell they still married? What was somebody?
Toni Braxton's secret marriage and separation.
Oh,
2
shit.
days later,
Run that back.
Toni Braxton's secret marriage and separation just 2 days later revealed.
Shit, man, we ain't doing none of that.
Wasn't keeping it a secret.
Let's see that ring, girl. Show us that ring.
He did good. He did good. He did good.
After a nearly 5-year-long engagement, the singer reportedly tied the knot with rapper Birdman on August 8th last year, then split just 48 hours later.
So they still married, y'all? What y'all believe in? I don't know what to believe. Hold on, wait. Look.
To dismiss her divorce.
He and I have been friends for a really long time.
Divorce. Info is within split just 48 hours later. How'd this all come out? The info is within Tony's just leaked petition to dismiss her divorce.
He and I have been friends for a really long time, for like 17 years, and it just grew from friendship to more than that. Never know what could happen.
E.T. was with Tony in
Them niggas can't use nothing against me, you heard me? I know they gonna get on stage, talk about Tony. They gonna wanna know if I'm still good. They still gonna wanna know if I'm still married, man. I know that's what they gonna do. See, now I gotta let them know that I'm still with Tony. I got to, cause that nigga Master P ain't got nobody. I still got somebody. I still stunting on his ass, man. I'ma call up Tamar, have her come to the show, call Tony on FaceTime. They ain't gonna be able to say nothing after the verses. Because the narrative is Birdman broke, he old, he good for nothing, he ain't got nobody, ain't got no money. And that would have been a bad look. Cause Master P, at least he got that damn cereal. If he ain't got nothing else, Master P will sell you a box of bootleg cornflakes for the low. Birdman ain't even got that. It would have been a bad look if he was dead broke and they had Tony Braxton. Well, what good is it, man? By her and him allegedly being together, that make it seem like everything on the up and up. I need you to do me this favor, baby. I know I ain't talked to you ever since we got the divorce. And I know why you divorced me. As soon as you got all my information, you looked and seen how much money I really had in the bank account. That's what you did. Tony, don't say that ain't what you did, because I know that's what you did. My accountant told me that my wife called and asked for the bank statement. As soon as you saw my money, that's when you want to get a divorce. But the jury is all real, and I'm never going to pawn it because I'm the #1 stunner. You heard me? But I need you to do me a favor, Tony, because you know I'm down bad. Once upon a time, we were friends, and I need you and your sister, if she could help me. If you don't want to do it, Tony, well, tell Tamar to do it. If you don't want to do it, tell Tamar. Because I need somebody, baby. They're going to chew me out on the internet if I show up with no money and no honey. I think about it. Click. Next thing you know, Tamar Braxton knocking on his door. Hey, Birdman, what's up? She was already in town. That's how that shit went. I'm the #1 stunner. That would have been hard to pull off. You old, broke, and single. And that's why it's cheaper to keep a man. If you are an older man and you ain't got nobody, you ain't shit, man. That's why you need to stick with whoever you with. It's a better look, man. It's a good look to have somebody, even if you can't stand their guts. You better off being with somebody. Because you ain't got no takers when you reach a certain age, unless you're going to be fooling around in the nursing home and they got all the diseases. It's only a certain group of men that can go out there and get them a young thing. They got to have grown money. That's how I knew Birdman was broke, because he was messing with an old Tony Braxton, figuring, hell, if we get married and I'm her husband and she find out how much money I really got, then she gonna be obligated to take care of me. But when Tony seen that her husband ain't have all that paper and he got that, they got a song talking about, I got everything in my mama's name, but that's all right, because I stay fly. So when she went and got that ring appraised, it's a possibility it was in his mama's name. And that's why she went ahead and pulled the plug on the whole thing. Like, hell, this nigga ain't the #1 stunner. He the #1 fronter. Now Tamar playing clean up. All because she wanted to be spotted with her sister's husband to let the streets know that she ratchet. That's what's trending out here, man. The more skankier you are, the more respect you gonna get out here in these streets. Rest in peace to King Bond, but this his mama, y'all. And them her grandkids, and she the baddest grandmama at the playground and everything. But people respect you for that. And I was talking the other day, I was like, damn, for them kids out there and they mama's thoughts, is that a good look or a bad look? I'm pretty sure when them kids get together and they be talking about each other mama, they be like, well, my mama a bad bitch. Your mama a fat oompa loompa. Your mama this. Your mama neck black. Your mama can't keep a man. She can't find a man. Your mama big, flat, funky, and ugly. My mama a bad bitch. They probably be showing all pictures of their mamas and grandmamas in school. Like, yeah, nigga, this my mama right here. Where your mama at? You pull out the pictures, show your mama looking like Miss Jane Pittman. They gonna be picking on you all year, man. These mothers nowadays probably gotta look like this just to keep the kids off their grandbaby's ass. Like, my grandmama ain't no old dusty bitch. Like, I do it for the grandbabies. I do it for the grandbabies. Well, goddamn. She might still be fertile. Let me quit talking. Oh, he a killer. Let me quit talking about that man, mama, goddamn. Shit, get haunted by the ghost of Bernie Mac on Halloween. You didn't know King Bond was my grandchildren? You watch your mouth what you say about my cousin, them. You talk about them people in Chicago, you might get haunted by the ghost of Bernie Mac. You wake up in the middle of the night, all you see is that black face with them eyes popping out at your ass. But that's Negro here nor there. Y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about. How long I been on here? Okay, it's almost time. We ain't getting out one phone call. Shame on y'all. It's a few more things I want to say before I get out of here, man. I love Toni Braxton, Tamar Braxton, they whole thing. All this is for entertainment and comedy purposes, man. I feel like Toni Braxton is a legend. Not only in hip hop and R&B, but in the world, man. People know who she is. When she get to China, all them play, they know who Toni Braxton is. They Janet Jackson. Like, no, Toni Braxton, Janet Jackson, we know. Tamar Braxton get off the plane. LaToya Jackson, yeah. LaToya. Ain't no fucking LaToya Jackson. Everywhere they go, people know who they is, man. So you got to put some respect on their names. Y'all got to look at this because this broke my heart. Look.
Tamar Braxton sharing her near-death experience after she says she woke up covered in blood.
I just had to speak about what I was going through.
The reality star opening up about what she went through on Instagram, writing, "I struggled to write this. I was found in a pool of blood with a face injury."
Somebody beat the fuck out of her for sleeping with their man. It all caught up to her, and she still ain't learned her lesson, man. Somebody caught her in the bed with their husband and beat the fuck out of Tamar, man. She woke up in a pool of blood. Y'all heard about that lady that went from New York down to Florida just to kill the other female that was sleeping with her man. These women go crazy about their boyfriends. Imagine what they'd do for their husband. She thought it was a game. Toni ain't take her out because that's her sister. But it sound like she was messing with the wrong one. You kicking the door. Tamar Braxton laying there, no clothes on, with rashes on her back, allegedly. And your husband smiling like the Cheshire cat. Next thing you know, you beating the fuck out of Toni and Tamar and Tawanda and all the other Braxtons. They got a bad reputation. They say them boxers ain't hitting on nothing. Them old rich dudes at the bingo hall be talking about they the Waxtons because they ain't got no walls. Now I don't believe these rumors. Birdman, though, he allegedly had them all. And I would hate to think that these rumors are true, but she ain't had no business at the VERZUZ battle with that man. That's point blank. And like y'all ladies like to say, period. It ain't right. People accusing me of working for the man. They say Sean Blazerton sold out. All his videos got something to do with black issues. He going hard on the sisters. All he want to do is talk about what the black community got going on. Well, goddamn it, it's a lot of shameful happening in the black community, man. And y'all want to give a blind eye to the shit like it's all right. Y'all condone foolishness all day, every day. And when somebody call it out, y'all want to make it seem like I'm the sellout. Well, no, mother, you the sellout. You watch that Cash Money versus No Limit, Mia X on stage. She's somebody grandmama talking about freak hoes. And y'all bobbing y'all head to it. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourselves, man. Every last one of y'all. I'm tired of it. Somebody got to say something. If I got to be Uncle Ruckus, well, goddamn it, I'll be Uncle Ruckus. Birdman, the elder, looked like he had kindergartners painting all over his face, and y'all talking about he the number one thana. It's disrespectful. Martin Luther King probably twerking in his grave right now in Atlanta. It's embarrassing. Got our brothers and sisters looking like anime characters and things. All on the TV, playing peekaboo with the kids looking all spooky on some Michael Jackson. That's from Little Kim to SZA, Summer Walker. All of them, man. What's the other one name? What's her name? Not Keke Palmer. She a bad mamma jamma. What's the other one name that was with the Iman Shumpert? I gotta look him up. Y'all stay tuned. I gotta get this together. Cause I'm gonna make my point before I get out of here. I gotta make my point. There she go. Type her ass in. Come on, y'all. We gotta keep it real. I don't know if that's just hilarious or motherfucking, I thought that was Young DC Fly for a minute. I'm confused about this stuff, man. And people be condoning this type of stuff. Y'all y'all to let somebody self-destruct. That's what y'all do. Y'all will watch somebody walk off the cliff and be supporting them the whole time. And when they hit rock bottom, that's when y'all want to keep it real. When the motherfucker strung out on pain relaxes and shit, that's when y'all want to keep it real. Oh, maybe she shouldn't have did all that shit. Y'all seen Gucci's wife? Y'all need to see this, man. Because the rumor is Birdman was in bed with Tamar Braxton. And it was intimate. And he had his arm on her and she had her hand on his chest. And they was sweating when they came up in there, allegedly. Now these rumors, we don't know this stuff for sure. But the rumor is they was hugged up in the bed sweating with each other. So ain't no telling what they was doing before they allegedly took the pictures of them. But I would assume that they was doing some very grown things since they both very grown. And I don't see nothing wrong with it. My question is it wrong for sisters to share a man? Because y'all doing it anyway. A lot of y'all women, y'all married and still sharing your man. There's some lady up at the job being the motherfucking janitor's closet with your husband. Your husband on his lunch break sitting in the car with that hand going up and down on somebody's head. On his lunch break, eating a sandwich, getting topped off with that goddamn Birdman playing in the background. Did y'all see this, man? I know it's Halloween and stuff, but this shit getting spooky. Did y'all see her on the Breakfast Club? It looked like she was wearing a mask. And this nigga a clone with a Freddy Krueger sweater on. Y'all see that? These niggas, man, I don't trust nobody in Black Hollywood. The motherfucking Addams family. I'm scared. Look. The Breakfast Club. Y'all need to see her on the Breakfast Club, man. Cause she was looking like the spook that sat in front the damn door. Ooh. Oh, have mercy. Peekaboo. Scare your ass, scare the drawers off your ass, man. She go to drink that water, but that Botox too strong, and she spit all that shit back up. You gonna run for the hills. Peekaboo. She let them eyeballs pop out her head real good. You might faint. That's a horrible sight. Gucci. They gonna write horror movies about this damn couple. She the puppet master, but we don't know who the damn Frankenstein either. They both Frankensteins. Oh my God, when I seen it, I knew she was a vampire witch or whatever the case it is, man. Look like she about to melt. They look like realistic cakes. You put a knife to that motherfucker, it's gonna be cream and cake batter all over your hand. Oh my God, this is scary. Look.
Beautiful.
Oh, but that's not all, because Tamar also alleged that Tawanda has been sneaking behind her back and using her credit cards for years without her permission.
Oh, broke ass sister, man, she broke. No wonder they need Birdman. He's spending that little Wayne money up in the club. He get allowance from NBA YoungBoy to give it to the Braxtons.
You heard me, young boy? I got old women to take care of. Don't play with me about my money. I got 15 older women to take care of. That's a lot of money, youngkin. Gotta pay for medical expenses. Puree soups and things. I got expenses, man. See me with them old ladies? Them old ladies ain't cheap, man. They want crawfish. I'm from New Orleans, man. They want crawfish, gumbo. This shit ain't cheap, man. I got 13 older women that I'm taking care of, man. And Tamar is one of them, and she got expensive taste. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be able to do the show, young. I should carry my water. Make sure the sweat don't drip down to my eyes so I won't go blind, youngin. Give me my allowance.
Birdman standing in the hallway in front of NBA YoungBoy motherfucking hotel room waiting for him to come out. He slipped the allowance money under the door.
Thank you, youngin.
Him and Manny Fresh go skipping down the street to the nearest McDonald's with that NBA YoungBoy allowance money, man. Now she doing interviews, trying to clear her name, trying to let people know that she ain't the biggest freak in the game. But my thing is, so what if she is? That's a proud and noble thing nowadays, man. The sluttier the better. In the modern day era, back in the day, it wasn't like that. Women used to keep their business to themselves, like Petey Pablo said. Not no more. They get on these platforms. They want everybody to know. Because that's how you get the clout. I remember back in the day when females, when a man would put their business out there, if the other girls in the school thought you was a hoe, that'll break somebody down so bad. That's the last thing they wanted. Brenda's got a baby, yeah. It was a sad song. The last thing a woman wanted was for people to think that she was promiscuous. But now, that's the first thing you want somebody to know, because that's how you gonna get your respect. Because of this love and hip hop BS that's going on out here, man. They want to know how many of them dudes pounded so you could be down with the bad girls club. And if you did some old shady shit, got a nigga robbed, took his money slip or Mickey in his drink, did a nigga dirty, then you get more clout for that. That's how scary it is out here, man. People got terrible histories. So with Tamar going on stage with Birdman, she just letting y'all young hoes know what time it is. She's that bitch. People respect her more. Her fame is through the roof. Like, damn. She out there with her sister's husband. That's a real bitch. That's what's going on. Now they putting roots on people on the blog. You can't trust the spaghetti. You can't eat the soup. You can't trust their noodles. because they putting roots on the blog. Social media is on fire. I mean, it's burning up like the hot boys over Tamar's awkward versus interaction with her brother-in-law, Birdman. Now, hold on. She looking like, I ain't picking your big ass up off the floor. Either you drink this water or call the paramedics. I ain't gonna pass out no more, you heard me? I only fell asleep because of the melatonin I took. Like, you're 60 years old. This motherfucker look like a secret doctor for Birdman. Like, all the money I make going to medical expenses, youngin', I gotta pay to live now. Now, all the money I make going to Medicaid, they about to cut my SNAP benefits. I got to buy my own groceries. So if this show don't pop off the way I want it to go, I'm gonna be in the homeless shelter, you heard me? He looked like the angel of death from the Crossroads video or whatever the case is. Like, you are sickly. Drink this shit. Like, you are going to die. I ain't going nowhere, you heard me? As long as I'm still alive, and which may not be long, but as long as I'm still here, I'm gonna be stunned, you heard me? Listen, a time was had during the VERZUZ performance. Y'all hear that now? All y'all children, all y'all younger people, listen now. Because a time was had during the VERZUZ performance between Cash Money Records and No Limit Records at Complexion in Las Vegas Saturday night. Fans got to dance and yell out lyrics while enjoying the nostalgic moments of being a No Limit soldier and a #1 stunner. Y'all hear that? But many couldn't help but notice Tamar Braxton's strange interaction with her brother-in-law and Cash Money founder Birdman during the VERZUZ performance. Now social media is asking real questions. Is Tamar cool? Hell yeah, she cool. With all of the boys in the band. Her milkshake bought Cash Money and No Limit together. And they talking about hers is better than Tony's. That's what happened. Y'all see how Master P was running in place, waiting for his turn? He trying to get hyped up. Cause Tamar got a sweet little treat for all of the boys backstage. And Mia X wasn't going for it. Never was going for it. They don't even look at Mia X like that. Damn, now I gotta ask, do Mia X got sex appeal? Cause I don't know, y'all. She a sweet lady, I know that much, but I ain't never thought about Mia. I ain't never did, because I got so much respect for Mia X. You know what I'm saying? She a respectable woman and everything. I ain't never look at her like that. But I don't know. Like, it's either me or the teddy bear. Like, go on, hand me the teddy. I ain't gonna be able to do it. What the hell? No, I ain't with it. I don't know why, but I just ain't, man. She a sweet woman. Maybe if I tasted the cornbread, if she make a good cornbread, then that maybe something in my head will snap. Cause that's how I usually go, man. You taste that cooking, you look them up and down one good time, it change your mind about some things. One thing for sure, me personally, I believe Master P know what's up. He like that dude on the Waiting to Exhale. He like something with a little meat on his bones. And she his Loretta Devine. They definitely had to. She the only female talking about she the first lady of No Limit. Come on, man. They was calling her Mama Mia and all that stuff. And I ain't saying that she a skeezer or nothing like that. Mia X is a respectable woman. She got hip hop history. You know what I'm saying? She been rapping with back in the day, old school. She was opening up for LL Cool J and them boys, man. So she was certified in a city. He figured if he won an all-star team, a talent, you gotta have Mia X on it because she been putting it down before No Limit even became a record label, man. She was getting it popping in them New Orleans streets. Back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see her with that cross colors on, man. Y'all gotta put some respect on Mia X name. You know, she a real lyricist. She show up and do a job. She gonna kill a motherfucking track. You ain't never gotta worry about that. Mia rap better than everybody on their record label. Let's be real. When it comes to skills and raw talent, it don't get no better than Mia X. You just don't eat her gumbo, man, because she gonna put that shit on you. I wouldn't eat it. Be sniffing behind Mia X all damn day. Look like she got good hair, too. I don't know. She a lady in the streets, but ain't no telling what's going on. Hold on, man. What the hell? Oh, hell no. What's going on, man? I thought that was Monique for a minute. What the hell? Got me looking at Mia X all day. Oh, no. I know it ain't happening to me. She done already put that shit on me, man. Take her off the screen. Whew, about to pass out. Shit, she's fuck around and do the verses with Lil Richard and Prince. She come out there, you don't even know it's Mia X. Bop, bop, doo, bop, bop, bam, boom. Shit, she could do Prince and Lil Richard. You won't know who's who. She could do a whole verses by her goddamn self. But leave that lady alone. I'm fascinated. That's why, you know, when you be talking about somebody, that's because you really like them like that, man. I love Mia X. She remind you of your favorite cousin. Don't lie. You know she do. That's the only reason why you like her, man. Ain't got nothing to do with her lyrics or nothing. Mia X remind you of your favorite cousin. That's the only reason why y'all rock with her, man. If she didn't remind you of your most favoriteest cousin, you wouldn't give a damn about no Mia X. I know I wouldn't. She family. You don't talk about, she everybody family, man. You don't talk bad about Mia X. I'm obsessed. She must have seen one of my videos. What in the Tamar Braxton going on? What the hell? Oh man, she a survivor. She survived. Oh, God bless Mia X. She survived, man. Oh, that's amazing. Fuck Destiny's Child. She don't need a soldier. She got plenty of soldiers. And she really a survivor. I guess we'll get back to Tamar Braxton. But before we do that, I need to take a little break, man. What time is it? I gotta go to Walmart before all them broke ass people go up in there stealing. Get my groceries for the weekend, cause I know them bums gonna be out there acting a complete fool. So let me break this news down real quick. I need to do a pickup order. They probably bring it to the car and some bum steal your groceries and run off as soon as they bring it out the damn shack. But that's Negro here, no there. Y'all do me a favor, all y'all pretty women out there, man. Let me know y'all in the building. And for y'all real ones and y'all nerds, let me know, man. Any nerds here, man? Because that's what we be needing on S.A.T. These videos are educational. If you ain't an intellectual, you ain't gonna get it. Where my nerds at? All right, we about to get back into this news. Because I swear I got things to do. Y'all listening? All right, this gonna be good right here. Hold on, Reggie, turn that off. Okay, y'all need to hear this, man, because Tasha K talking. Listen.
Tony. I think everybody was shocked when we found out that these two actually got married. I know, like, there's a lot of things we will do in order to pay our bills. But I never thought the relationship between Tony and Birdman was genuine. I just knew that he was just willing to go broke behind her. It just never fit. And so apparently in August of last year in 2024, they had a secret wedding. Finally got married in secret, even though everything else was public. And then she went and tried to annul the marriage 2 weeks later because she realized she had stuff.
All right, now I've got to say,
Scarface my favorite movie, you heard me? You're a real nigga. I always watch Scarface. You know that ever since you been with me. You know I got an interest in that man. Scarface my favorite character. You see, I got him on the wall, got him on my back, got it tatted on my neck. I love Scarface, Tony. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna change my last name to Montana. You need to be okay with that, because we gonna get married. I'm gonna change my name to Montana. You know what your name gonna be after that, don't you? Well, don't be shy about it. Go on, say it, man. What's your name? She be like, Tony Montana. Like, that's right. Say it again, baby. Tony Montana. Okay, I feel a little something happening in my pants down there. You get me rocked up. Ain't even have to take no Viagra, you heard me? Say that shit again. Tony Montana. Okay, I like that. That's gangster, baby. I like that. You thugged out. That's why I love you. That's why I fuck with you, man. You thugged out. Tony Montana. Like, oh shit, I done bust out my drawers now. I done bust out my drawers. Don't say it no more, because I got to get up. I got some things I got to do, baby.
Tasha K said she fucked up as soon as she married his ass. Like, what? He ain't got no money? Unbreak my heart. Like, mama, guess what? Her husband ain't got no money. I'm still gonna go get that nigga stick. Like, how you gonna fuck my husband and he ain't even got no money? Like, it ain't about the money, bitch. Remember in high school when you fucked my prom date? Like, he was my man first. Get out my face, he was my man first. Get out my way, get out my face, he was my man first. Well, what about Gerard? We all had Gerard, honey. Gerard ain't want you, he ain't want me, and he damn sure ain't want you. He loved me. He loved all of us for the moment. You break my heart. Shut up, Tony, shut up. Shut up. She in the she go in the bathroom. She go in the bathroom singing that shit. Break my heart. Shut up, Tony. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. All of these men just wanted us for sex. Let's keep it real, girls. Tasha K looking like, what type of hoes is these? She did what for what, and the nigga ain't had no money? What the fuck? Tasha K be looking all confused when she get this news, man. Oh, Lord have mercy. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Like I said, I got things to do. They about to cut that EBT, y'all. Y'all better get out there and get y'all groceries. It's gonna be the zombie apocalypse out this bitch. And make sure y'all hit that Cash App too. I know you ain't got it. I already know you ain't got it, but I still gotta ask. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. And one more thing before I go. To all my people out there that got common sense, y'all gotta put two and two together. If she was on stage with the Birdman in front of everybody, just imagine what she would do behind the scenes when ain't nobody looking. She probably be whopping that ass, turn around, drop that ass. She look back, wink, giggle, and start to jiggle that ass. For Birdman, he take them teeth out, get to smiling, with them nerves dangling from his gums. Ain't no telling what she doing for that man. Y'all hit that like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button too, hit that Cash App, $Sean Blaze Docs. I'ma holler at y'all later, baby.